Say it slow now.
Genuinely, what possessed them to do this? I have only ever seen this shell form. Why do they think it's gonna sell better? I haven't seen any of them in stores lately, but I think it's because I missed them getting deep clearance, or they're getting shipped off to Ross. There's no shot this sells well either. Also, if anyone wants to get rid of their Bumblebee and Moe set, I still need it for the discount dive. I have the Robbie and Twitch one, so if you want to part with yours, I would appreciate it greatly. We got the Naruto set already. Very clearly Kingdom Cheetor. It's cute that you get little blast effect parts for the feet, but I worry that they're putting them there so that he can actually stand up. Because the Kingdom Cheetor mold has pretty small feet, and I can't imagine they're going to be doing a great job holding up all of this baggage. Why do they have 3? Oh wait, is this Photoshop? Am I stupid? Is this a reference to something Naruto can do? I'm not familiar with Naruto. I'm a Chainsaw Man girl. Since I'm not familiar with it, I won't be picking it up. I really do hope the little guy gets turned into Spidor somewhere down the line. But I guess we wanted the Jurassic Park one to become Iguanus, and you know. Here we are. Okay, so apparently Meme Tronus is the one with the really sick setup. Shout out to Meme Tronus for always taking the coolest shots of early release figures. It sure is Blue Grimlock. I'm not going to be getting it, but I will say if they release 86 Wheelie, like core class 86 Wheelie in this color scheme, you can bet your sweet cheeks I'm absolutely going to be picking that up. It's so silly. And I think it's based on like a children's book or something. More, they don't transform. There's more non-transforming. At least it's from YOLO Park. At least it's from a known entity instead of another company throwing their hat into the ring. It's a no from me. It is easily a no from me. Although I will say the Orion packs does look pretty sick. These look normal. And he looks normal. Why do these look kind of chibified? It feels like the helmets are too big, maybe? All the rest of them look normal, but for some reason Ironhide and Ratchet, they really, nobody can get Ironhide and Ratchet right. They're really getting exhausting. This I'm very excited about. Rumored to be a Cyberworld leak. Judging by the minimal articulation and the size, it seems like it could be a replacement for core class. And if it's at the same price point, I would 100% pick up something like this. Like, it's cute, it's interesting, it's weird. I hope Cyberworld is full of weird stuff like this. I'd love to see animal versions of all the regular non-animal robots. I'm just excited to see stuff being done differently. Let the franchise grow, let them innovate. $10, I'm definitely picking it up. 15, I could be persuaded. If it's 20, absolutely not. And I'm pretty excited to see what color he's gonna end up being. I'm imagining red, but that's just because of like Tantrum, I think. Simple transformation, you can very clearly see that his hooves are just hands. So if core class is dead, which it definitely is, then I'm happy to have some stand-ins and replacements. I wonder what kind of Optimus will be its opposite. What's the opposite of a bull? Okay. We finally got some dang MP Rattrap with, you need any more pixels, buddy? I believe this translates to $90, which depending on size could be a pretty good deal, honestly. Although I guess, you know, that I feel like I'm completely collector brained, you know, where you become desensitized to like what the actual value of things are. I'd like to see more of the robot mode because the backpack does look a little bit big. Obviously it's going to be bigger than how he looked in the show. Like there's no physical way they can do that. Not with making the rat mode posable. And I love that the rat mode is being given its proper attention here. Standing up on his little hind legs, rubbing his fingies together. I don't collect Masterpiece, and I'm not going in on the MP Beast Wars figures, but depending on the quality of this figure, I could be persuaded to just get Rattrap. We love a New Yorker, yeah. Yankee no brim, the Bev. What do New Yorkers sound like? This has severely piqued my interest because it's so weird. It's so not based on anything, apparently. DNA is going for a totally original design. I say totally original. It's very obviously a repaint and a redeco retool of their Nova Prime kit. But like this, as far as I can tell, doesn't reference anything. It's not Shattered Glass Nova Prime. Got an epic scythe. He's got the Nova wings. I do think it looks a little funky in the front here, but I felt that way about Nova Prime too. It's very clearly a smaller car with the nose of a bigger car taped onto it. It's better from this angle. But yeah, he's got a little unarmored mode, big wingspan, and the head it comes with, I think that looks like Nova Prime, like a skinny red Nova Prime, but there's an alternate head that's just straight up the Shattered Glass Magnus head. So it's just a whole hodgepodge of random things. If I got it, and I'm honestly considering it, I would definitely give it the faceplated head. I just find this upsetting to look at. But you got articulated fingers. Thank you DNA Designs for the emojis to tell us how to to feel about each head sculpt. I don't know. It is $65, and apparently you have to put in the pins for the wings by yourself, which does not sound like a lot of fun, personally. I hate working with pins. I could see this either being niche enough that nobody buys it and it goes on clearance, or cool enough, because it is cool enough, that a bunch of people buy it and it's you can never find it again. But I also want to keep my Galaxy Convoy. I like my Galaxy Convoy. I'm gonna have to pray about this one, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna pray about it. Oh, it's not toy news, but this is pretty monumental, so I'm gonna talk about it. Transformers Reactivate is officially dead in the water. Obviously, it's a bummer to not have such an anticipated release come out. Yada yada, there might not even be any more toys. But if we can, like, maintain perspective for a second, people are losing their jobs over this. You can be upset about losing your Transformers content. I think we should be more upset at the money men who are costing people their jobs by keeping games like this in development hell. My heart goes out to any of the splash damage people who worked hard on this and had passion for it. Anyone who's at risk of losing their jobs. I hope they find success in the industry, and I hope that they're able to bounce back from this. Very unfortunate, but also unfortunately not surprising. Just seeing this announcement makes my savings account quiver. So it's the same line as that Rodimus, the Adamus Machina Rodimus, but it is a full-fledged combiner team. Rodimus was $160 in Japan retail and $200 on import. This is going to be monstrous. It'd be cool if it was good, but it's gonna have to be like life-changing for me to even consider going in on it. Alas, my desire for a Predaking remains unfulfilled. Really wish I'd been collecting more during Power of the Primes. It'd be so funny though if it was terrible. Oh my god, all that money and it's just a piece of garbage. I mean, the first release being a single figure and then jumping straight into a combiner team, that's pretty ambitious. So I'm very curious to see where it goes. I hope this doesn't mean that we're not going to be getting like a mainline Predaking anytime soon. It would be really unfortunate if the Adamus Machina line was used to make high quality figures of characters that are not going to get like lower quality figures. Obviously we have other Hot Rods and Rodimus, but like an IDW styled one, there's no Hasbro option for that. And the third party one is pretty yucky on the aftermarket. Not much to say about the toy by itself, obviously, because we know nothing about it yet. But I am very curious to see what the price tag is going to look like. We got some Macross Prime images, grayscale, or maybe it's like a statue. I don't know anything about Macross, except for the fact that they're the reason that Jetfire is such a mess trademark wise. Yeah, I have no idea what to expect from this figure. Hopefully it's good, but since it's Synergenics, it's going to be expensive, so probably not for me. I feel unqualified to talk about this because I know nothing about Hasbro Pulse Asia, but apparently it's shutting down, so if anyone wants to provide additional context, just let me know. I'm very sorry to all the employees who are losing their job. I guess that's the theme of this episode. What a nightmare we live in. We got a Nemesis Prime boost, so you get like a normal head and then like a chunky head. Wait, and then the normal head can come apart? I've never really been one for busts, so I'm obviously not buying this, but they always seem to be sold out, so I guess they do sell well. Apparently the Mix Smashers have been found at retail. Let's go. Ooh, $12.99. Yeah, I don't think so. I do not. They're so stupid. Ooh, okay. So I said before that I was fine with the normal Yola Park Scourge. I might be eating my words a little bit. That rust color on the shoulders is so good. And oh my god, the light up eyes. It's only $53.99. Now hold on. Yet another thing to pray over. Primus give me strength. I don't need it, but I would quite enjoy it. 53, that's only like $10 more than the other one was. What the heck? What the frick? What the fuck? Oh, and that's it. A mixed week for sure. Rest in peace to Reactivate, and wishing the employees of both the game studio and Hasbro Pulse Asia the best. I really hope you all are able to find work quickly. I hope you're able to find jobs you enjoy, and I'm sorry that this terrible capitalist nightmare is chewing us up and spitting us all out. At least this year is gonna be better, am I right, girl cogs? Oh, I need a drink.
Oh, the misery! Every single person is my enemy! Oh, the treachery!